Hi Virgo, welcome to my third channel, my Virgo only channel. This is Chelsea. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I really appreciate all of your love and support in this reading. For those of you in bad relationships and or single, we are going to find out what can you do to attract the best partner for you. And today is the 23rd of September 2023. Time here in Hoi An, Vietnam is 11:31 a.m. Okay, Virgo, let's get your reading started. Spirits and angels, please show me for Virgo. What can Virgos do to attract their best partner for them? Thanks for being here, Virgo. Nice. Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Okay, this is quite interesting. Now, the Ace of Wands is the first card. With it being in reverse, Ace of Wands usually can indicate, if it's in upright position, it can indicate one night stand, lust, attraction that could be temporary, but not sustainable. So Virgo, with the Ace of Wands in reverse, in order to attract your best partner, I feel like it is best not to, for example, not to kiss the person so quickly, not to get in bed with this person too quickly, okay? Because we've got the Empress right here. That means you need to know your worth and your value. And I love the Empress sitting right here in the middle. This is, to me, is Virgo. This is you. Understanding, again, your worth and your value. Sitting in your power, right? But you have to do it very delicately, though. Because the strength here is in reverse. It feels like, okay, the Empress is a very feminine energy, although she knows her worth and her value, but she doesn't come across too strong. Whether you're a male or a female, this is a feminine energy. And we all, whether we are male or female, we have both feminine and masculine energy. Instead of embodying the more masculine energy, spirits could be saying to you can be strong, but you don't have to be masculine about it, okay? And the strength of reverse can indicate ego, swallowing one's pride, swallowing one's ego, but also how should I put this? It's like be strong, but in a feminine way. It's almost like that balance that I'm picking up on. And the Eight of Pentacles, work on yourself, right? Eight of Pentacles is focusing on yourself, working really hard, paying attention to details. So this could be an indication of you needing to also recognize red flags, because look at the Magician. Every time I look at the Magician, I always see the red cloak or jacket or whatever we call this one. So to me, that indicates it could mean red flags. So Eight of Pentacles, and Virgos are normally very how do you say, meticulous, right? Usually Virgos pay attention to details. So it's basically saying that not to overlook the details, as in recognizing the red flags, no matter how good looking this person is, because the one, or how charming or how attractive this person is, doesn't matter if it's on the way they look or the way they present themselves. But we're saying like that's just the outside, right? That's just the outside, because the Magician is your energy as well. But the Magician can be deceptive, usually when you meet somebody new, they always put their best foot forward, right? You can't actually see what's truly inside. And a magician is a performer. So magician will put a performance so that he or she will impress you. So don't be easily impressed by people, by any future potential partner that quickly, okay? Because this is usually the facade. This is usually just the exterior. And again, magician hides a lot of things, right, under his or her jacket. And you wouldn't know. This is why a magician can be read as someone who hides something, who can be deceptive, because obviously a magician, they deceive you into believing that it's actually magic when it's actually not, right? It's their skills. They're so good at hiding things. They're so quick with their hands. So that's something that I'm picking up on, Virgo. But again, magician is you, right, Virgo? So magician has a lot of talents, has a lot of these resources, right? We've got the pentacle, we've got the cup, we've got the wand, the sword. So Virgo, this is the infinity sign here, also can indicate that, the sea, what's that saying again? A lot of more fishes in the sea. Just because one person, one relationship didn't work out doesn't mean that you don't have other options. So there are a lot of options. That's what I'm seeing here. And also understanding your own worth, your value, your skills, what you can bring to the table. There's a table right here. You can bring so many things to the table. So you have to understand that, you have to acknowledge that, and that anybody who doesn't fulfill or doesn't match with you, it's time to cut them off. That's what I'm seeing here. And the Knight of Swords is a very fast energy. So when something is fast, it's like I cannot waste time, right? So don't waste time with anybody whom doesn't match your energy, okay? Who can't bring to the table as you can, because again, you are the Empress. You can bring so much to the table, right? Especially right next to the Magician right here. And red flags for sure with Eight of Pentacles. And then also we've got the Two of Wands here in reverse. Two of Wands in reverse indicates a choice. That means you have to choose. And again, it feels like you not wasting time. Perhaps you attracting the best partner for you. For you to be able to attract the best partner for you is to show also that that they shouldn't waste your time. Okay, so that means your time is precious. If somebody says, for example, actually it happened to me one time, right? There was this guy, he's successful and he's good looking, he works out, he has a dog, he seems really caring and all of that good stuff. But I cut him off as well. I mean, we never did anything, but he has been talking to me for a long time, like almost 1 year. But every time, whenever, actually we haven't met in person, okay, we met on a dating app. So we were just talking for like 1 year, and we were on the, oh, sorry about that. And we were connected through Instagram. So first red flag that I saw was that he never asked for my WhatsApp number. We've been talking for so long, and he hasn't. It was always through Instagram, and that's a little bit too casual, right? Don't you think so? Even though he tells me what he does every single day and always talks about meeting up, which he had initiated us to meet up a few times, but then it was always like last minute. He has to work. He's also a bit of a workaholic. So first time, okay, fine. Second time, okay, fine. Third time, I said, no, I'm not gonna even attempt to how do you say, I won't even say yes to you asking me to meet anymore because he's wasting my time. The thing is, I'm very busy, right? So I work a lot, and when I set like a little bit of time for somebody to either go on a date or to go for dinner, that means, you know, you're somewhat important. Like this date is somewhat important, and I'm looking forward to getting to know you better. So Virgo, I feel like perhaps for some of you, like for example, I may have wasted like 1 year just talking to him talking to me, but at the end of it, I cut him off completely. You know, he still says hi and whatnot, but I couldn't be bothered anymore. Okay, so this for me, Virgo, look at the Knight of Swords here. Perhaps some of you, you may have given too many chances or wasted too much time with people who aren't serious, or people who don't keep their word. And the red flag for me is that I actually told him, I said, you know, I feel like you're wasting my time. And then I said also that it also showed like his character, in a sense where if you were to ask me out on a date and then last minute you said there's work, he has to attend like a work party, whatnot, and he has to cancel it or postpone it rather. And then when he postponed it, he had friends who came from overseas. This was in Bali. Friends who came from overseas, and he had to entertain them, and he asked me to join him and his friends. And then last minute he said, oh, but I couldn't add an extra guest list. That was the end for me. I was like, no, if it doesn't matter if you made an appointment with me, even if your friends came from wherever, you still have to honor your word, honor your appointment. This is what I would do personally. I would say, okay, I promised this person first, so I will honor my word, and unless unless there's something that I can move around, but I will still meet up with this person anyway. So it showed his character, right? He doesn't honor his word. How am I supposed to be in a relationship with somebody or date somebody where I wouldn't feel secure, where at any time at the last minute he would cancel it? I mean, he's a real person and everything. We have our Instagram, and he always posts like a lot of stories and whatnot, and he would always send me long messages and voice notes and whatnot. But anyway, Virgo, I feel like for a lot of you, because the Knight of Swords here is like, you gotta be quick, right? You have to be quick at deciding, Virgo. You have to be quick at deciding whether this person is a time waster or not. And also, again, paying attention to details, paying attention to red flags. And being the Empress, it feels like maybe you've been through a lot already, because Empress sits in the highest position. So that means she is mature enough to know through past experiences and to recognize the red flags. So that's important. So the more, it feels like this as well, Virgo, if you spend so much time, if you spend so much time with somebody whom is a time waster, then you are somewhat, how do you say, you are reserving some of your time for this person, and that will stop you also from opening up to others or keeping your options open. I hope that makes sense, okay? And then we've got the Hierophant here in reverse, and then we've got the Four Pentacles in reverse. This, to me, indicates you needing to open your heart, right? Or keep your options open, or be open to new possibilities, new people. It doesn't matter, the race doesn't matter, anything. But I feel like essentially the Eight of Pentacles here is, it's those little things, right? If you look at it, Eight of Pentacles, he's paying attention, he's carving out this pentacle here. So really paying attention to the details. It is the details that matter. That's what I'm seeing here. And the Hierophant here in reverse indicates also somebody who is not serious, somebody who is not committing fully. someone who doesn't have the same values as you do, because the Hierophant can indicate, spiritual belief, high beliefs. But with it being reversed, I feel like Virgo, don't waste your time with anybody who doesn't align with your values, with your beliefs. And again, don't waste time with time wasters. Okay. And then again, the Empress here is like a very feminine energy, right? Knowing your worth and your value, but don't come off too strong as well with the Strength in reverse. And that, and it's okay to accept help. It's okay to be treated as somebody. Not to say that even if you're embodying the feminine energy, doesn't mean that you're weak. Okay, it doesn't mean that. It's just like there's this softer side that I feel, Virgo, that a lot of you may have to embody, okay, in order to attract the right partner, because you don't want also a partner who is going to expect you to always take care of them, expect you to be always independent and knowing how to sort your own things out. What is the point of having a partner if they can't help you sometimes, if they can't contribute sometimes, right? That's what I'm seeing here. And because the reason why I'm seeing that also is the Knight of Cups is the knight in shining armor. So you know how this is, right? It's like someone who sweeps you off your feet, or like rescue you, like a hero, that kind of energy. It's okay to be rescued. It's okay to cry. It's okay to be feminine. It's okay to be a little bit soft. You don't have to always appear to be the strongest one. Okay, let's see more. And if you can cry in front of somebody, if you can show your weaknesses in front of somebody, and if this person accepts you for who you are, then you know that's the right partner. Okay, that's the right partner to have. That means you know that you can somewhat count on them whenever you are in trouble. Let's see a little bit more, Virgo. See, because the Four of Pentacles in reverse again indicates being open to accepting help. You don't have to always be so strong, right? We've got the Nine of Swords right here. This indicates stress, insomnia, overthinking as well, Virgo. Perhaps don't overthink, just go with the flow, okay? And then we've also got the Page of Pentacles right here. Besides love, what else can this person offer? But this is also your energy, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. And the Page is a very young energy. So perhaps Spirit could be saying, you can give them a little bit of a taste of what you can bring to the table, but not everything. Just a little bit, small, baby steps, small. It's almost like peeling the onion as well, right? Let them discover who you are as a person bit by bit. You don't have to show them everything at one go. And also so that you don't have to waste your time, right? Especially if you give too much and too soon, then it will feel like again that you've wasted your time and your energy. And then 10 of Cups here is in reverse. Okay, number 10 indicates perfection. It's number 10 is a perfect number, a completion number in tarot. So with it being reversed, I feel like Virgo Spirit could be saying also to not expect perfection, because nobody is perfect in this world. Right, you can pay attention to certain details, certain red flags that you can weed out these potential lovers, potential partner that are going to be wasting your time. But also bear in mind that nobody is perfect, right? And understand also that we are not perfect ourselves. So it's like working together. And of course, we have and also the Magician here can indicate you needing to write down a list of qualities that you look for, and also write down a list of deal breakers. So look out for the deal breakers, and again, don't waste your time. And the Ace of Wands here in reverse, don't get intimate too quickly. And the Page of Pentacles here, just give a little bit at a time, but be open to possibilities. And also again, Hierophant in reverse, if this person, for example, if you want to get married, this person doesn't believe in marriage, then, or if you want children and this person doesn't want to have children, then that's definitely a deal breaker, right? that means your goals are not aligned. So yeah. And another thing is like the Hierophant reverse is like, it can indicate tradition or being traditional, being conservative. So Virgo, some of you, perhaps the Knight of Cups here and the Page of Pentacles, they both are younger than the Empress. So it's okay if there's an age gap, right? If it's an unconventional love, again, or different race, or if it's even a long distance relationship, be open to possibilities as well, as long as they don't have these little red flags that are going to be a deal breaker for you. Okay. And another thing I'm seeing here, Eight of Pentacles, it feels like the person has to match your energy. As hardworking as you are, this person has to also embody this like similar work ethic as you do, because also the Magician right here, hide how much money you have, hide how much money you have, hide how successful you are. And it's almost like you don't want to attract somebody who wants you because they think, oh, maybe Virgo will take care of me, maybe Virgo will be the one who is the one making a lot of money, be the one who pays for bills, be the one who pays for dates. Because the Magician here, again, it's like hiding. You need to hide how much money you have. Don't tell people, or don't tell your potential partner that you make a lot of money, or whether you do or not, okay, or whatever you've been working on, whether it's true or not, okay, Virgo. I do have a friend, she's a Libra. She's not Virgo, but she's very close to Virgo, okay? A bit of a cusp right there. And I'm just gonna tell you a little bit of this story. So she wasn't doing well financially, but she was pretending as though that she was doing well financially to this new person that she met. So this new person, so they started dating, right? So this new person was expecting her to, it was a long distance relationship. So this new person was expecting her to pay for her own flight ticket to go meet him, or pay for the hotel room first, and things like that. And she was like, oh, that's not fair. Like, he's a guy, la la la. And I was like, but then you always show to him that you have money, because she used to have money, but then COVID happened and she lost everything, but she was still like used to this high life, used to luxurious stuff, but she can't afford it anymore. But she still wanted to paint that picture as though she's doing really well, right? And also at the same time, she didn't want that guy to think that she's a gold digger. So she painted this whole facade that she was well-to-do, but actually she wasn't, right? She couldn't even afford to pay for her daughter's education, right? Because the daughter still goes to a private school and it's really expensive. That's in Malaysia. She's Malaysian. So I was telling her that you have to tell, if you show that you have so much money, if you pretend that you have so much money, so he's gonna think that a little plane ticket, not that far away, it's not that expensive, a hotel room for 2 nights, it's nothing to you anyway. So I'm just giving an example, Virgo. Whether you're hiding the fact that you have money or you're hiding the fact that you don't have money, I just feel like, but if you have a lot of money, if you do have money, best to also not reveal how much money you make, because people do take advantage of somebody whom they think that they have money. They expect you to pay for everything, right? So the Magician right here, I would say to be a bit careful, because the Magician, again, can indicate somebody whom may be deceptive, manipulative. So watch out for that money part here as well for Pentacles and Reverse. I feel like this part is for those of you, Virgo, if you're doing well financially. But if you're not doing well financially, also don't put up a front as though you are doing well financially, okay? So perhaps don't say too much, especially in the beginning part of the dating game. All right, Virgo, this is your reading. I hope you resonated in some way, shape, or form. If you did, please hit like, share, and subscribe. I'm open for personal readings. If you'd like to book me, my information is in the description box below. Feel free to subscribe to my other channels. It's Chelsea. I have one travel channel. It's called Chelsea Vlogs, and then another one is Chelsea Love Tarot, which is my main channel. You can check out that channel too if you want to. I do go live on that channel normally, not on this channel, not yet. I'm not sure yet if I should go live on this channel, maybe in the future. But now on my main channel, Chelsea Love Tarot, this is where I will normally go live and also do collective readings. But anyway, take care, Virgo. Hope to see you back here again sooner than later. I love you guys. Oh yeah, and don't forget to hit on the bell notification button if you'd like to be notified every time when I post your videos. Take care, Virgo. Bye.